Hello, everybody out there, and welcome. We're so glad you could take some time out of your busy schedule. I know we're all so busy, and join us today for this call. Some of you may be coming into this a little bit skeptical. I know I sure was. And some of you are hopefully excited to hear about the latest in activating your health to look and feel better and to slow down that dang aging process. Or maybe you're here to learn how you too can share about these products and maybe create some additional income. Either way, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to get a quick snapshot of who LifeVantage is as a company and to see what the age of activation is all about. My name is Angie Harper, and I am out here in Queen Creek, Arizona. And today I'm joined with two of my dear friends and business partners, Christy Vogt out of Colorado and Kristen Bailey, who's out in California. And we're excited to take just about 20 minutes. Okay, that's a challenge, 20 minutes to talk with you today. And we're going to close with two personal stories because we all know that facts do a great job of telling, right? But it's the stories that make all the difference. So be sure to stay on until the end so that you can hear those. So let's get going here. Let's talk about supplementation. I know everybody out there has used supplementation at one point in their life. Now, supplementation was developed post-industrial revolution. So after all the processed foods, fast foods, plastics, chemical additives, right? They're all introduced to our environment, and all of these contribute to something called oxidative stress, and we'll talk more about that. So it became apparent that people just weren't eating enough whole foods, right? Real foods from the ground. And if they were, then they weren't getting the essential nutrients in their diet that they needed. So that's when supplementation, right? Vitamins came into play to kind of fill in the gaps in their diet. Now, here at LifeVantage, our activators are made with herbal ingredients that our bodies recognize. Okay, so it's the combination of these herbs that create a synergy. And this is why they're so powerful. And this is why we feel a difference at a cellular level. Now, there's no debating the fact that disease is on the rise, right? And oxidative stress is directly related to over 200 diseases. So obviously the vitamins and the supplements that people are taking, they might not be working as effectively as we hoped, right? So we have to do something different than previous generations have done. And so, I'm not here to say that supplementation is bad, right? Because we do need to supplement certain things, but I'm just saying it's not enough. There's an old saying, genetics loads the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. And here at LifeVantage, our goal is to activate these genes and hopefully change the expression of them. So just because you have a family history of, fill in the blank, whatever, it doesn't mean that that is your destiny. You can optimize and enhance your health at the cellular level. So let's see the difference here in people that have activated. So some of these are dear friends of mine, some are husbands of friends of mine. And you guys, just look at the before and after pictures here of all these people that have been activated. Now we have thousands of incredible pictures and it was really hard to choose, but I thought these pictures spoke volumes. My own picture is up in the upper right-hand corner, when I was 44 and now I'm going to be 50 this year. So I think activation has done a great job of slowing down the aging process in a lot of people and even turning back the clock for some people. Now, we do have products that activate your hair, your skin, your energy, your sleep, your gut health, and we even have products that activate your dog's health, right? So I know you can see visually the outside changes in these people, but what you can't see are their insides. And that change, I can speak from experience, that change is even more remarkable and life-changing. It truly is. So where it all began, where did LifeVantage begin? Where did they come from? LifeVantage has an interesting and unique story. So way back when, a group of research scientists questioned aging, right? They didn't accept the fact that this is just what happens as you age. You get weak, you get wrinkles, you lose energy, you're sore all the time, right? And so they wanted to understand why. And LifeVantage was founded on the question, what are we going to do about it? So this is the origin of action that drives all of our products and our company as a whole. This is when Protandim NRF2 Synergizer was born. Now it's a combination of 5 herbs: turmeric, green tea, milk thistle, ashwagandha, and bacopa, all in small synergistic amounts that turn on your body's ability to create antioxidants to combat that oxidative stress. In 2005, many of you probably recognize this guy. His name's John Quinones, and he is the host of ABC Primetime Investigative Report. He interviewed the scientists who formulated Protandim. Now he was a guinea pig. He had his blood tested on air, and then he started taking Protandim, right? And after 14 days, his oxidative stress levels were reduced by 45%. And yes, he actually is still on it today. So this report intrigued universities and medical institutions around the world, places like Harvard, Texas Tech, the Mayo Clinic, the American Heart Association. They all self-funded studies on this exciting new product. I'm not sure if you understand how huge that is. They self-funded studies, right? Not LifeVantage. The National Institute of Aging studied Protandim for 10 years, proving that it actually did extend life in mammals. Now it keeps oxidative stress, right? They proved this at an all-time low, day after day, year after year. And Washington State University says it is our opinion that raising NRF2 in your body is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. And now we have over 28 peer-reviewed studies published on PubMed. Despite the initial success in retail sales, though, once the story stopped being told, the product stopped selling. So they realized they didn't have a product problem, they had a distribution problem. So that's when they turned to network marketing, right? And they sold over $30 million of Protandim in the first year. Second year, they sold over $100 million. And we currently have 50,000 consultants over 17 countries on 4 continents, and we're just getting started. So there's never been a better time to join LifeVantage. In 2012, we became publicly traded on the NASDAQ. And here's a fun fact that I love sharing. Erin Brockovich, many of you know her. It's not Julia Roberts, the real Erin Brockovich. She's on our board of directors. In 2018, our revenue exceeded $250 million. So this tiny little biotech company definitely made the right decision in choosing network marketing as their distribution platform. In 2022, we launched our activated liquid collagen, which has been a game changer for our business. You guys, it's the only collagen on the market that activates your own body's natural collagen making processes. And it has 10 types of collagen in it. I dare you to find one that compares. There just isn't one. In 2023, the corporate team enhanced our compensation plan to make it more on trend to the shift in network marketing that they knew was coming, right? In this digital age, they knew things were changing and they had to stay ahead of the curve, and that's just what they did. And now we are so excited. We are bursting at the seams because come October, we're going to be launching the first herbal GLP-1 activator. Now, what does this mean? So if you find yourself at a point like me, right, where maybe your hormones are changing, right? You're eating healthy, you're exercising, but just the weight is not coming off. Now, this new product will help your body's ability to quiet the food noise and hopefully lose, and most importantly, manage for long-term success that weight, right? So we know many of you out there listening today are activated. And once you start, I think you're really going to have great results. But we're encouraging everyone who's interested in losing weight to first focus on your gut health and lowering inflammation, right? You want to give your body every advantage before starting this weight loss regimen. So be sure to ask whoever invited you to listen to this today. Ask them about the gut health stack. That's what I'm encouraging as many people as I can to start now. So let's keep going here. Oh my goodness, so exciting. So guys, here at LifeVantage, there are two ways to build. As I mentioned, we enhanced our comp plan in 2023, right? We're staying on trend because there are people out there that simply just want to share products and make an income, right? That's called affiliate marketing. I'm sure you've heard of that, very popular now. They don't really want to build a team per se. So you can definitely choose to be an affiliate marketer and you can earn commissions from products sold. Now I want you to keep in mind, our products have a very high retention rate. So that means a solid income stream day after day, month after month, year after year. But there is another way to look at LifeVantage. And if you're like the three of us on this presentation today, we wanted to leverage a team to share our life-changing products and to build a solid business. We also wanted to be part of a fun, safe, professional, and thriving environment, which I can guarantee you we are. It's so rewarding just helping people become better, healthier versions of themselves, but to also help people make extra money, that's an incredible feeling as well. So either path you choose, you can build a business literally from your cell phone, and you can choose the amount of time that you want to dedicate it. So I know when I first started this, I was a busy mom with two young boys. I ran my own traditional small business. I had no time to do this. But so when I hear people say I'm busy, I say, great, I was busy too. And busy people are usually successful people. So I'm here to show you how it can be done, right? Because it can definitely be done. And if any of this intrigues you, anything that I'm talking about today intrigues you, like it did me 8 years ago, you might be asking, how do I get started? What do I need to do? How much is it? Now, don't worry, you don't need any inventory, just the products that you purchase. Your shopping site and your business app are free. We have an incredible customer service team. We have a shipping department, a legal team, a marketing team, an IT team, and they don't cost us a cent. If you're a small business owner out there, I know you understand what that means. When I owned my own small business, every single one of those was out of my pocket and my job to figure out. So, I just look right now, guys, at the cost of living, right? I think we all can agree cost of living is skyrocketing right now. And it's a strain. It's a strain for a lot of people simply to put gas in their car, to put food on the table. And the startup cost here to start your own business is minimal. It's the products that you want to purchase, and your overhead is the products that you and your family probably are already consuming in some way. So basically, it's just a shift of dollars, right? And we always say to get in where you fit in. You can take this fast, you can take this slow. It's totally up to you. And I'm going to end here with a quote from the great Eric Worre, network marketing guru. He says that network marketing has the friendliest environment for a person who has an entrepreneurial dream but doesn't have the vehicle. So I encourage you to let LifeVantage be that vehicle. And I am going to stop my screen and I am going to invite my two special guests here for a real quick, oh, hi everybody, a real quick, they're gonna hop on and they're gonna share what LifeVantage, what saying yes to this opportunity has meant for them. So my first guest is my dear friend out of Fruita, Colorado, Christy Vogt. She is a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 9, I believe. She turns, 7, sorry, 7. We better get going, get to 9. She, don't forget to unmute Christy. She is going to talk to us about how saying yes to this opportunity has changed her life. And I know firsthand, I've seen how it's changed her life. So she's been with LifeVantage for about 9 years now, and she's an incredible leader and just an incredible human being all around. So Christy.
Thank you, Angie. I just love you doing business and life with you and our entire LifeVantage family. Oh my gosh, what a gift we have. So I met my husband, you guys, 36 years ago. I was 21 years old, just finishing college. He was in the Navy, and I was an instant mom to his 2 boys. And then we had 2 more kids right away. I always had jobs I loved doing because that was really important to me, but that never They never paid much. We lived paycheck to paycheck and had credit card debt the entire time we were raising kids. Who can relate? It was definitely a struggle, you guys, for years and years. But I was always a big dreamer, and I knew that someday things would be different. I actually dabbled in network marketing over the years, but I never took it too seriously. And then fast forward, I started my own clinic in cosmetic dermatology and healthy aging when I was in my mid 40s. That's what I had been doing, for the last 20 some years. I was in aesthetics and healthy aging. Starting my own clinic, I thought that was our way out of debt. Well, I was really wrong. Unfortunately, I lost the clinic 2 years later due to a failed partnership. We lost everything, you guys. It was such a challenging time. I was about to turn 50. Our son was about to have our first grandbaby. Our daughter was about to graduate high school and go into nursing school and all of these great things. But we just took 20 steps backwards towards retirement and having any sort of financial and much less time freedom. I was thinking about the future ahead. And do you guys find yourself like up at night thinking about this? Like, how are we going to pay for our daughter's wedding? Or travel to see our grandkids, check things off our bucket list. It just terrified me that we wouldn't be able to do any of these things, that we'd be working the rest of our lives to just pay off the debt that we, incurred. But I didn't lose my desire for something different, something bigger. Thank goodness I just kept my dreams. And I always believed that there was potential in network marketing. I saw other people's success in network marketing and believed if they could do it, I could too. So I took a closer look. A friend told me about LifeVantage. And when I looked closer at LifeVantage, I learned that they had published studies on their products. That's important, like real studies that were published. There's nothing else like that out there, right? That people are taking that has the studies on PubMed. Hello. And that we were publicly traded, that LifeVantage, it wasn't a startup company or yet a legacy company. So it was perfect timing and still is perfect timing. LifeVantage just checked all of the boxes for me as a business-minded person. I jumped in and I never looked back. I was able to pay off all my debt from losing the business and put money into retirement within my first 2 years. We are now able to travel around and visit our grandkids. I can work my business from my cell phone. We helped with our daughter's wedding that was just 2 months ago. We built our dream house on a water ski lake. But you guys, better yet, I am able to help others, so many others, become financially free. And that is so fulfilling, like Angie, stated earlier. That is so fulfilling. I just wish you could just all feel what that feels like, to become financially independent, helping people do that. And the older I get, I realize that to have purpose and passion at my age, I'll be 58 on Monday, guys. That is more important than anything. I call it a profitable passion. So I hope that you guys feel the tug in your hearts and really want to either get activated on the products and live a more quality life, or come and join us in LifeVantage. Thanks, Ange.
All right, you're welcome. And we're coming up on the 20-minute mark, but you guys have to hear this story. We're gonna go a little bit over. She's like giving me daggers right now, but you have to hear this story. I met this girl when we're actually from the same town in California. I met her in 2018 when she was invited by our friend Jane Buchanan to my house. She sat around my kitchen table and never met her before. And she shared with us that she just found out her then 2-year-old son was just diagnosed with autism. So her story and the way this girl with zero experience in network marketing has simply shared her heart and shared her story throughout her journey over the last 7 years. And she's an incredible leader in our company. So I have to have her on to share her story. Kristen Bailey from Roseville, California now.
Hi guys, thanks Angie. I know you guys, I was texting her. I'm like, I don't know if I can do it in a couple minutes. But yes, I do think that if there's someone on here today that I can reach out to, that I could touch their heart and I can share my story that will paint a picture of hope and just what this company and what these products and what this, experience has been like, then I do need to share. So like Angie said, I'm Kristen Bailey. Before I had my babies, I worked as an early intervention specialist for kiddos with developmental disabilities. It's it's always been a passion of mine to work with kids. But when I was going to school, when I was in college, I used to joke with people and say, I'm just going to school to be the best mom that I can. And in 2014, that dream came true, and I had my first son, Grant. And just like parenthood, motherhood, I mean, I'm sure many of you are parents on this call. It's unpredictable. We don't know. We have this plan for ourselves and for our future and our families and all the things. And then one day it completely goes upside down. And 7 years ago, that's where my life was. My son was diagnosed on the autism spectrum, and I was also going through a divorce. And I had majority of custody of my son at the time, and in effort to make ends meet, I knew I couldn't go back to teaching. I wanted to, but my son needed me, and he needed to get the services that he deserved, really. Early intervention is crucial for kiddos. And so I bartended at night, and I would go from the bar to the gym that I worked at, and I would teach group fitness classes. And during the day I would be with my son. And that was the story of my life. And it was a hamster in a rot wheel, or whatever you call it, but it was just on, and I was exhausted, and I didn't see an end in sight. And then something happened, and I believe that there's moments in life for all of us that we're like, oh my gosh, how can it get worse? Well, it got worse for me. I injured myself, and I couldn't do either job. And I found myself, I didn't have retirement. I didn't have a backup plan. I had, no income coming in. I couldn't lift a bottle to pour a drink, and I couldn't lift a weight to demo in my classes. So both of my jobs were done. And when I was on my healing journey, and again, unlike Christy, I never had even heard of network marketing, but I was searching for a way to feel better so I can get back to work. And it took someone who I love and someone who I trust. And again, if you're on this call and if you were invited by someone that took the time to reach out to you, it's because they love you, and they want the best for you. And that's what someone did for me 7 years ago. And she introduced me to the products, and I couldn't help but fall in love with them. And as I saw what they did for not only me, oxidative stress plays a huge role in so many things, and that's another topic, but the reach, and I am a lover of humans, and that's also something that I've always, prided myself on. The more I thought about it, the more I couldn't help but say, like, I need to be in this company. And that's when I invited myself to a meeting and jumped in with both feet, met Angie, met a family I never knew I needed, but now I can't live without. And just this whole experience has changed my life, changed my family's life. And I just encourage anyone that's new, that's just hearing about this for the first time, to please take a close look at this. We have something that no other company has, and it's just getting started. So I thank you guys for letting me share, and I can't wait to meet you guys. And thanks, Angie.
I love it. Thank you so much, Kristen and Christy. And guys, we're going to be doing these calls every Wednesday for the month of August, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And it's basically going to be the same format. So now that you've seen it and be sure to invite somebody that you care about, because I don't know about you, all of you out there that are with LifeVantage. Are you tired of hearing what's LifeVantage? Who's LifeVantage? What do they do? We're tired of it. It's time to get loud. It's time to get proud. And it's time to take this company and these incredible products to the next level. So that's what I'm encouraging everybody. I'm challenging everybody to get out there and to do today. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for sharing.